Hello, dear students. Today we are going to start our next chapter, that is sorting materials into groups. So sorting mean to say, dear, selecting objects in a manner, in a particular manner, mean to say that should have some manner. Like for example, first we must know what is an object. So object, anything we see and can touch is called object first thing. Okay, and object are made of some materials. We will also discuss that materials. So objects, anything which you see and can touch is called object. So you can see around yourself and touch those things, those are objects. And classification of those objects, classification mean to say dividing, selecting. Classification of objects proper in a manner is actually called sorting. Like we put vegetables, like in a grocery shop, you have seen that soaps, particularly whether bathing soap, toilet soap, they are placed, detergents, they all placed in a particular place. And if you go for some dals, particularly, they are particularly placed at one step. If you go for some crockeries, they are also placed at a particular slab. Mean to say he is grouping elements. So the advantage of this sorting or classification is that it becomes easy to locate a particular thing. Like if someone asks for the toilet soap, then you will definitely go for the soap section. So that will become easy if you sort out the objects, classify them in a proper manner. Okay, so grouping different objects according to certain similarities and dissimilarities is called classification. So this classification and putting them in a particular manner is actually sorting. And you know that why we are doing sorting? Because locating that object particularly become easy particularly. Okay, and you can also call what are the importance of this sorting or classification. Importance particularly, if you need to discuss, it helps in systematic study of objects. Mean to say objects get easily systematic placed. Okay, so you can identify and locate easily objects. Okay, it helps us to differ between different objects, so that which objects is different from which one. That also help in the classification. Easily we can identify and locate every object. Help in systematic study of objects. Okay, and we get now properties of objects. Particular properties also we get known to. Okay, so object, anything we see, touch, we will classify them because classification have a lot of importance particularly here. Now, classification, we know that we do it for the objects, and objects are made up of materials. So what is material? A material or you can say a substance that is used to make used to make different objects. Objects are made up of some substance, and that substance is called material. Now, material also further can be natural as well as man-made, or you can call synthetic. Man-made or synthetic. Like for example, natural, if you take wood, is a material used to make a table. Table is your object, wood is your material. Man-made material is like a plastic. Plastic is a synthetic material which is used to make objects like polythene, toys. So, finally, we know that materials can be of any type. Okay. Now, objects also made up of different materials particularly. So, a particular object, if you will talk, so objects made from different materials. A particular object, a object made from different materials. Like for example, you want to make a chair. Chair is the object here. But you can use various materials. Like you can use plastic chair, you can use wooden chair, you can use steel chair. So that's why different materials can form a particular kind of a material. Different material can form a particular kind of objects. So this is the first thing. Now second, a material can also form different object. For example, like material, we are taking the plastic here. So plastic is used to make toys, buckets, polythene. So you know that plastic is a material, and material is forming different objects. While in this case we discussed a particular object formed from different materials. Now, third thing, a object can be made by combination of materials. So, particular objects like for example, we will take a particular object like tea particularly. Tea is our become object. But tea is made from a mixture of objects, like we need sugar, we need milk, we need water. So when we mix these materials, then our object is forming. So our object is formed by a combination in this case. Okay, with only sugar we cannot form tea. So we learn in this chapter that three things. That an object can be formed by using different materials. An object can be formed by using combination of materials. And a particular material can be used to form different kind of objects here. Okay, so today your homework is to read the page number 29 and 30. Second thing, activity. You have to solve here activity 1, 2, 3, 4 in rough notebook here. Okay, thank you.